The Cutler Naval Bas is a chapter in the story of Maine's conflict between Home Rule, added to the Maine Constitution in 1969, and the centrally managed economy created by legislative fiat in 1976. Home Rule grants authority over local matters to the municipality. The centrally managed economy grants control over everything to the state, which concentrates and redistributes wealth. The Cutler Naval Bas is located in Maine's poorest county, Washington County. After it was transferred to civilian hands, the location became the first to be chartered by the Maine legislature as a municipality serving as an instrument of the state. This is the story of how public-private partners transferred the real estate to a private non-profit corporation, leaving the newly chartered municipal corporation, serving as an instrument of the state, empty-handed. In 2000, Senators Olympia Snowe and Susan Collins led Maine's congressional delegation in introducing federal legislation to transfer 260 acres of coastal real estate, including buildings, housing, recreational facilities, garages, a dam, and a freshwater reservoir, to a local reuse authority composed of the towns of Cutler, East Machias, Machias, and Machias Port. Federal base closure rules grant priority to local economic development conveyances, with the state becoming involved only when there is no local redevelopment authority. BRAC rules allow property to be transferred at or below fair market value. The main stipulation for that is that proceeds of sales or rental of property be used for economic development at the former installation. The language negotiated by the special delegation allowed the property to be conveyed to the state of Maine or a subdivision thereof. Thus was the priority switched from a local authority to a state authority, and from any type of organization to a government organization. Cutler Selectman David Eldridge and Machias Selectman Kenneth Bucket Davis were the two incorporators of the Cutler Development Corporation, created to transfer the property as a gift from the state to the private nonprofit Cutler Development Corporation. In BRAC closure rules, a private nonprofit organization does not qualify for a cost-free transfer unless it provides a vital public service. The Washington County Development Corporation was used as an instrument to transfer the property from the federal government to the state and then to transfer it cost-free to the Cutler Private Nonprofit Development Corporation. Since the state made no money from the sale, there was no money to invest in economic development. Bangor Daily News reports that a special delegation went to Washington, D.C. and arranged to have the property transferred to the Cutler Development Corporation, omitting all mention of the newly created Municipal Corporation of the Washington County Development Authority. Cutler Development Corporation sold the property to the developers, and the surrounding municipalities split the profits among them. Stay tuned to find out what happened next.